Oh man, that smells like dog shit. Alright y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Alright, so today we're doing another ration review. Now we haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm pretty excited to check out something, especially something new. So this is an Australian Defence Forces combat ration. So this is an individual ration, but looking at the size of it, I'm guessing it's like a 24-hour ration. So it's a CR1M. So, okay, so combat ration, one man. Alright, so yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about Australian rations. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be good. I'm not sure what would be in an Australian ration. I would imagine it'd be kind of similar to what the Brits have in theirs, but I don't know, maybe I might have offended some Aussies by saying that. But yeah, I'm excited to check it out. Now, this was actually provided to me by mremountain.co.uk, so definitely recommend checking them out. They have a very, very cool selection of very different MREs from all these different countries. So if you guys see one that I particularly enjoy, you might want to try and check it out from there. But yeah, mremountain.co.uk. I appreciate you guys. So today's knife that we're using to open up this ration is my M9 bayonet. So let's do it. All right. Man, this thing is so sharp. Okay, so again, it's pretty hefty. Ooh, okay. Do I see M&Ms? Oh, snap. If you guys don't know, M&Ms were actually created for rations during World War II, which is kind of cool. But all right, so maybe there's going to be some more like U.S. items in this, weirdly enough. All right, so let's start checking it out. So this is a product of New Zealand, just labeled bread. Okay, so maybe like a wheat snack bread. I'm getting excited. This actually is starting to look a lot like a U.S. ration, which gotta say, I'm not a hater of U.S. rations. Instant mashed potatoes. Now, I think we have some variation of mashed potatoes in our U.S. rations, but not like normal rations. I think they're like garlic mashed potatoes or something like that. But okay, instant mashed potatoes. That should be an interesting one. I might actually just try that during like dinner or something, or like see if my daughter wants some mashed potatoes and make this instead. But okay, so that's kind of cool. So mashed potatoes, bread, decent spread so far. M&Ms. Hell yeah, that is pretty cool. Didn't expect to see these. Let's see if they're out of date. They're best before 2020, but you'll be fine. All right, so here we have a whole grain cereal bar with seeds, including chia. So it's soft, but maybe it's kind of like those weird like poppy seed. Is it poppy seed? I don't know. Those weird bars that we checked out before. But those are like super hard. This one's definitely softer, so this one seems a little bit more edible at least. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Were those original? That's pretty freaking cool. I'm going to share that with my kids for sure. They're definitely a choking hazard, but these things are a classic. I don't think these are going to be going away anytime soon. You know, everybody's grandma seems to have these, or those weird like watermelon candies or strawberry candies, whatever those things are. Okay, so we have some cans here. So let's see. This one is processed cheddar cheese. Hey, I mean, they're not trying to make it seem like anything fancy like that French ration was. Some processed cheddar cheese. All right. And then we have this one, which looks a little bit older. So this is diced peaches and syrup. Oh, that's pretty cool. I want to see when that expired. Don't know. If you can't read the expiration date, it's still good, right? That's how it works. Okay. That's kind of cool. Some peaches and syrup. Oh, nice. Jack Links. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. A little like jerky bar there. Little beef snack. Those are really nice to have, especially, again, I keep talking about those like on-the-go snacks. That's pretty much how I ate rations whenever I was in the recce platoon. We didn't really have a whole lot of time to sit down and eat because we were always like constantly moving around or what have you. And having something that you can just take out of your pocket real quick and snack on is an awesome thing to have. Okay, moving on. Oh, here we go. Some sweetened condensed milk. I forgot what you guys said. You guys said to... I forgot how to eat this. I think I was eating this as like a spread, which I guess is not the way to do it. Unless it is. I forgot what you guys said. Or you guys said to like melt it or something. I don't know. But okay, sweetened condensed milk. Definitely leave me another comment as to how you're supposed to eat sweetened condensed milk. Because we don't really mess with this crap in the US, I gotta say. But this is made in Australia. All right. And we have a little kangaroo on there. So that's pretty cool. A lot of stuff is just cool to see. Okay, so we have some plum jam. Again, in a nice, cool, like toothpaste sort of tube. Sugar, plum, water. It's pretty basic materials. This is actually made in New Zealand from local and imported ingredients. So that's pretty cool. Some New Zealand jam. All right, what do we got? We got some natural muesli. Nice. Okay, here we go. So we got some fruits and seeds with some non-dairy creamer. So dried fruits, papaya, cane sugar. All right, pineapple. Hell yeah. This actually sounds really freaking bomb. All right. I don't know how much of this I'm going to try because I want to try a lot of this because it's looking pretty good so far. But I know my stomach is just going to get like super full and I still need to work out. So I'll pick and choose. But this seems pretty cool. All right, moving on. Let's see. We have some biscuit jam sandwich. So I don't know if these are like flavored biscuits or something, like jam. I know there's like, if you guys had the Yorkshire tea where it's like toast and jam, that's pretty cool. So I imagine that's like a similar concept, just in biscuit form. So we have biscuit cream cracker. So just some more biscuits. Again, these are just nice to have. It's nice to have stuff that, you know, it feels like you're eating something. Sometimes if you're eating something that's just like a mush, it's not really too satisfying, but crackers are always good to have. And they're generally, you know, pretty filling, especially if you have it with water. All right, we have a protein drink, coffee flavor. Oh, snap. I'm definitely going to be trying this out. How many grams? So 60 grams. I'm not sure how much protein it has, but you guys know I'm a huge fan of trying out these protein drinks. So it looks like it is, so per 100 grams, there's 22 grams of protein. So not really a whole lot of protein, but again, those are nice to have, especially if you just did a long movement. It helps with the recovery and whatnot. Okay, what do we got here? Another product of New Zealand, potato and chickpea curry. Ooh, okay, I'm definitely going to want to try this out. Chickpea curry. I don't have really curry outside of rations, so whenever I see it in a ration, I feel like I need to try it out. But potato and chickpea curry sounds interesting. I might not like that. I'm not a huge fan of vegetables, but I guess we'll have to see. All right, so we have some fruit bar. Okay, these are always nice to have as well, especially when you wake up and you just want something sweet. Because I guess, like, I don't know what's with like meals, but you kind of just get accustomed to having like sweeter stuff for breakfast. So having stuff like that is pretty nice. So yeah, definitely looking like a 24-hour ration. If you had this all in one meal, I don't even know. Americans couldn't even do that. All right. Oh, this is cool. This is a chocolate ration. Let's see, where's this one originate? We're getting some chocolates from Australia. Okay, nice, some Australian chocolate. Let's see how that is. Okay, so next we have some isotonic drink powder, orange. Okay, again, yeah, this is definitely a little bit older, so I'm just gonna have to move this around, but these isotonic drinks are like always the same. Sometimes they're a little bit better than others, but even still, like, they can only be so good. I might try it out, maybe, like when I'm working out or something. But yeah, again, they're nice to have if you've been doing long movements. If you're sort of short on water and you really need to hydrate quickly, it's nice to have these so you can sort of replenish those electrolytes, especially if you've been sweating a lot. Which I imagine in Australia, you're probably going to be sweating a lot. Okay, what do we have here? Some French lamb stew. I don't think I've ever had lamb, unless it was in a ration. So I'm not sure. I guess I could try it because I haven't had lamb yet. But again, I need to see when these sort of expired. But lamb, I imagine, is going to have some pretty good protein. So yeah, it looks like this has 30 grams of protein in it, which is pretty freaking solid. So, okay, some French lamb stew. Potato, carrots, tomato paste. Sounds pretty good. Oh, golden pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup. Is that a normal thing in Australia? That's kind of weird. Modified potato starch, pumpkin powder. Ooh, okay, these ingredients are kind of funky, but okay, golden pumpkin soup. I might try that. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin. I do like it every now and again, but I'm not one of those people that has to get pumpkin just because it's that kind of year. Oh my gosh. Get this out of my face. Vegemite. Is Vegemite the same as Marmite? I don't actually know, but if it is, then this is going to go straight into the trash. Because, holy cow, if you guys haven't seen the video where I tried Marmite, it was so disgusting. I'm not like a puker, but that made me really, really close to puking. It was just gross. I guess I did use too much, but oh my gosh. No thanks. All right, so non-dairy creamer. So imagine we're gonna have some coffee in here somewhere. What the heck is this? Like a little Brillo pad or something? I might be really stupid saying that. Is this for brushing your teeth or? I have no idea. It's like a little sponge thing. If you guys can help me in identifying what this thing is, I'd appreciate it because I'm clueless. I don't want to like speculate because whenever I do that in a ration, I'm always very, very wrong, which I guess is funny, but makes me look silly. All right. Hell yeah, spoon. This one's pretty sturdy. Yeah, this one's definitely not going to snap easily. You can't sharpen it the same as like a U.S. ration and use that as a, weapon, but pretty sturdy. All right, I like your spoon. Okay, and then we have some citrus cake. So, okay, I'll probably try that out. Citrus cake, though. Citrus and cake doesn't seem like it mixes too well, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, then it looks like there's an accessory packet. So we have some, I'm guessing these are matches. Yeah, nice. These are really cool, actually. I'm going to throw these in my car maybe, or like my little go bag. Yeah, it's always nice to have matches. I think some of these, yeah, we have some windproof matches as well, some of the longer ones. All right, then we have our accessory packets. Okay, so let's see what's in here. I see some Mentos already, which is kind of cool. So we have some salt, fine. Always nice to have salt. Makes things just taste somewhat bearable if it tastes like crap. Some black pepper, nice. Some sugar, white fine. All right. Some tomato ketchup, that's pretty cool. All right. Not sure what we would use that with, but again, nice to have options. Actually, some people put ketchup on mashed potatoes for some reason. If you guys do that, put it down in the comments section and then stop doing it because it's gross. All right, we have a tea bag. So this is just black tea. So definitely going to try that out. You guys know I always check out the tea. We have some more tea, still black. And then we have some instant coffee. Definitely going to try that out as well. Some more sugar, instant coffee. What do we have here? Oh, nice. Some Tabasco sauce. Hell yeah. Might use that with like the beef snack or something. And then, yeah, we have some, nice. So it's Mentos chewing gum with tea extract and whatnot. Ooh, and then you have some rubber bands. I don't know what the rubber bands would be used for, but it is nice to have rubber bands. The only thing I really ever remember using rubber bands for in the military is whenever I used to have like the gloves, like those weird Nomex flight gloves, I would take a rubber band and I would put it over my, I don't know how to do this. Oh, here we go. I would take the rubber band, put it around my glove, and then I would twist it and put it down like this, so it would hold the extra glove material down, so whenever I was actuating my holster, it was a little bit easier because there wasn't all this excess material making it harder. That's pretty much all I remember using a rubber band for in the military. Weird story, but yeah. And then we have this can opener sort of doohickey. So can opener, bottle opener, and then I guess kind of just like weird spoon. This is kind of cool. Again, it's just nice having these little like sort of trinket things. All right, so that is our spread. We have like a little information sheet here. So, yep, all that good stuff. So a very nice spread here. So we don't have a heater or anything, but I don't think really any of this will need a heater so much. But all right, so we're definitely gonna try some stuff out. So let's try and see what we're going to start. I'm going to get some water because I want to sort of cleanse the palate whenever I test different stuff out, but we'll test some of the easy stuff and then we'll move on to some of the stuff I need to prepare. So yeah, it should be cool. All right, did I mention that I got this ration from mremountain.co.uk? I'm going to keep throwing that in there. All right, so chocolate is definitely going to be something I want to check out first. So I don't think this really goes bad, and if it does, whatever. I was sick for like a week and a half recently because we had a kid's birthday, so I think I'm kind of like invincible now. Okay, I opened the chocolate, now I'm reconsidering what I just said. So we got some fat separation. Not really a big deal with chocolate. That happens pretty easily, especially if you don't maintain it at a certain temperature. But yeah, it's definitely got some fat separation there. Also, let me know what you guys think about the quality. I opted for higher frame rates, and I downgraded it to, I think it's going to be 1080. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. But all right, let's check out the chocolates. I don't want to have too much in case it is really messed up, but it smells good. It smells like a really solid milk chocolate, so that's nice. It's taking a while for the flavor to kick in because it is like older chocolate. No, it's good. I mean, it's no like Cadbury Dairy Milk, but yeah, it's pretty good. I'm definitely going to leave some. I need to remember not to say pretty good so much because I tend to do that with these ration videos, but I'm going to let my kids have the rest of this. All right, so let's check out this citrus cake. I imagine it's pretty similar to like our pound cakes that we have in U.S. rations. Good grief. Okay, hold on. All right, bayonet, don't fail me now. Oh, look at that accuracy. Come on now. All right, so let's check this out. Yeah, it looks very, very similar to our like pound cakes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Little shiny, spongy cake thing. I mean, it's kind of like a cornbread almost, but it's citrusy. So let's see how this is. Hopefully it's not too, past date, but I think it's still good. I mean, I'm still willing to check it out anyway. It's all right. It's definitely something that's going to get like disintegrated into a bunch of different crumbs if you carry it around in your pocket for too long. But like maybe waking up or like at the end of the day, this is going to be a nice thing to sort of like just give you either like fill you up and finish off a meal or just give you some extra energy. It's not really like a go-to for me, but it is a nice like sort of filler. Okay, so let's see. Definitely got to try out these crackers. So we have the cream crackers first. Again, referred to as a biscuit, which I guess the Aussies use that term a lot too. But I'm guessing it's going to be kind of just like a cracker or a cookie. It looks very, very generic. Yeah, so it's literally just a cracker. So I don't know why it's called a cream cracker or whatever, but yeah, it looks like kind of just like a unsalted cracker. So let's try it out. Unsalted cracker, really nothing to it. Again, this is just one of those like filler things, or if you're really desperate to just eat some more food. All right, so biscuit jam sandwich. This sounds a little bit better. This is probably gonna be more like a cookie, hopefully. Okay, interesting shape. Kind of playful, but they're also, they're not stuck together. I guess they are literally just like, it's like a Jammy Dodger or something, like a knockoff Jammy Dodger, which I gotta say, those things suck. I don't know why they're so popular in the UK, but they're straight trash. So if you guys disagree with me, I apologize, but yeah, I've tried having Jammy Dodgers when I went to Bristol, and it was just boring. Nothing like an Oreo, because Oreos are like S-tier cookie. All right, let's try these out. Wasn't expecting it to be soft. Yo, these freaking slap. These are better than Jammy Dodgers. What's going on? You guys should just have these in the UK. So this is a product of New Zealand. All right. Hell yeah. Kiwis are doing it right. You guys know how to make a knockoff Jammy Dodger better than an actual Jammy Dodger. So good stuff. All right, so real quick, I'm going to separate the stuff I know I'm not going to eat. So the peaches are peaches, and also the date is pretty questionable. Cheese, I'm good. I'm just not in the mood to try some canned cheese. Again, that might have gone bad as well. Might try that cereal bar. Golden potato soup, not really too interested. Same with the isotonic drink. French lamb stew, maybe. Vegemite, yeah, right. That is going in the trash where it belongs. All right, citrus cake, done with you. Definitely gonna try the protein drink. M&Ms Werther's Originals are, always going to be S tier. So we'll put those aside, give them to the kiddos. Might try the mashed potatoes, so that's a maybe. The bread, yeah, I'll try the bread. Fruit and seeds, might try that as well. Definitely gonna try the coffee. Where's the tea at? Gonna try the tea. Jack Link steak bar, I've had like a million of these. They're always pretty much the same, so they're good. I'm gonna have it later or put it in like my camping supplies. But yeah, and then tea bag for sure. And I don't think we'll need the ketchup or any of this stuff, so. I do want to try the plum jam though, because I've not had plum jam, so that's kind of interesting. And then Mentos gum is, nice to have. All right, so the fruit bar, so just mixed fruit. Can't really go wrong with these. Again, they don't always need to look the best like this. Literally just looks like a bunch of fruits just slammed together. But it smells really good actually. It smells like still super fresh, so let's try it out. Pretty dense, but it tastes good. Wow. That is like the best fruit bar I've ever had. So this is from New Zealand, Wellington, Chaffers Dock, Wellington, New Zealand. All right. So yeah, this was really, really good. Again, it was dense, so like, it was almost like, I don't know, what did it taste like? It kind of tasted like a fruit by the foot, if you ever had that candy. It tastes like almost like a candy, but it literally feels like a bunch of fruits just smashed together, really, really condensed. But I gotta say, it was really, really good. So fruit and vegetable concentrates. We got apple. We have black currants. I'm not sure what that is. Strawberry puree, blueberry, citrus. Yeah, I gotta say, this was really, really solid. So 99% fruit, which is, yeah, that's great. It's a great thing to have. This would be amazing for breakfast. So this was a very, very solid one. I'm honestly going to finish that later because it was so good. All right, so next let's try this whole grain cereal bar with seeds. So I imagine it's kind of just going to be like a granola bar kind of thing. Yeah, that's what it looks like. All right, so yeah, it's kind of just literally like a granola bar. It smells okay. Nothing like too crazy. Nothing like too overly sweets, I'd imagine, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be relatively soft, so let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, that's good. This with the fruit bar would be freaking amazing. So again, it was soft. It tasted really solid, I gotta say. It wasn't like too sweet, but it tasted very, very good as far as like all those different oats and whatnot. And it is oats, so it's going to have some good fiber. It's got whole grain and whatnot, so yeah, that with that freaking fruit bar, that would be an amazing thing to have for breakfast. Honestly, just these two items I'd be pretty happy with that because, yeah, very, very good. So I'm going to be finishing both of those later. All right, so let's see. I'm going to have to prepare the protein drink along with the tea and the coffee. But let's try this bread. I don't really know how this is going to be. I'd imagine it's kind of just going to look like our wheat snack bread. I also don't know how you... Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it smells like our wheat snack bread, but it looks like... I don't know. It kind of looks like it'd be a pretty nice, like, looking dinner roll or something. If you use the jam, actually, that sounds like a pretty good combination. So the plum jam. So let's try this with the bread. I'll try the bread by itself real quick to see how it is, but I imagine it's going to taste very similar to ours. I don't know if I got like COVID or something, but that literally tasted like absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. That is like pretty shocking. I was waiting for a flavor to come and it just never did. So, all right, let's add some of this plum jam onto this. This is really convenient to have it in a tube because we have like annoying pouches and you have to rip off the corner and it never rips like cleanly and it's kind of hard to focus it and you have to spread it, but having it in a tube just makes sense. So yeah, let's try it out. Yep, that was a move. Again, these are just a great thing to have. This would really give me a lot of energy if I just, sat down, pulled these out, and started putting these together and started eating it like that, you could eat it pretty quickly. This bread isn't like overly dense, and it's not like overly dry like our bread is. It is definitely dry, and there's really not a whole lot to it, but it's a lot easier to take down than our bread, especially when you have the jam. So this is a really, really solid combination. So I'm gonna eat a little bit more of this, and then we'll prepare some of this stuff. We'll probably just end up starting off with the drinks and then move on from there. But yeah, I gotta say, this ration is not disappointing. All this stuff has been pretty, I don't know, not even on par with U.S. rations. Kind of just better than U.S. rations. I have a feeling this is a pretty valuable trade when it comes to Australian rations, because this is pretty good. Okay, so we are back. So we have the protein drink, which I guess I'll try first, and then we'll go over to the tea and then the coffee. So I kind of cheated with the tea. You can kind of see there I added some milk and sugar and whatnot, which is my own personal stuff, not stuff you find in the ration. But with the coffee, we added the instant creamer, the non-dairy creamer, and then also the sugar that was included. So we'll try this protein drink out. So it just says mix it with 200 milliliters of water, which didn't seem like too much. So I imagine this is going to be kind of thick because it's kind of a lot of powder. But yeah, it's coffee flavor. So, oh man, that smells like dog shit. All right, well, let's try it. Yep, tastes like shit. Wow. Ooh, man. Oh my gosh. The aftertaste is so much worse. The aftertaste tastes like if you puked up and you have that residing taste of puke in your mouth. That's what that tastes like, basically. Not good at all. Definitely not going to finish it. Yeah, I don't know how it barely tastes like coffee. It tastes like if you puked up coffee, basically. But okay, let's move on to the tea. I need to get a drink of water first because that was pretty bad. Yeah, I tried to curse too much in the video, so I'll probably end up bleeping that out or, whatever. But yeah, that was it was bad. That definitely warranted some extra flavor in the vocabulary. So we're drinking the black tea out of my merch. Link in the description if you guys want to go check that out. Appreciate it. All right. So it smells pretty underwhelming. And generally with these ration teas, they really don't taste like a lot. They kind of just taste like hot water, but let's try it out. That's actually pretty good. I don't know what it tastes like. It kind of tastes like PG Tips, to be honest. A little bit, I don't know, not really better, because I kind of diluted it a little bit more than I should have, and it still got some pretty good flavor. So yeah, it's about on par with PG Tips. It kind of tastes almost similar. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good ration tea, I gotta say. I would actually buy that. Definitely not like any Yorkshire tea or what have you, but that is some good ration tea, I will say that. So that is definitely a pleasant shift from what we experienced over here. All right, so moving on to the instant coffee. Again, it's either going to be like, okay, instant coffee, or it's going to be like hot water taste. So let's try it out. Nope, it's worse. It tastes like burnt instant coffee. Yeah, really weird. Definitely a immediate burnt flavor. I mean, I don't actually hate it. It is interesting. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but maybe it's just like such a bitter. It's kind of just like a really bitter coffee. It almost tastes burnt, but it's not horrible instant coffee. I will say that. Okay, so I forgot what I'm heating up. I'm heating up something over in the kitchen. I think it was the lamb stew and then the curry. So yeah, we'll get those out here, and I think that'll be it. But okay, so garbage, good, okay. So yeah, all right, let's go get the other stuff. All right, so we have the French lamb stew and the potato and chickpea curry. So I'll go with the curry first, I guess. I feel like that's going to be worse for whatever reason. But I put these in hot water, so they should be pretty hot. Good grief. I don't want to have to break out the freaking bayonet again, but I might have to. All right, we're good. Okay, so, wow, it smells really good, actually. So, let's get this out into a tray. Yeah, definitely warmed up enough. I don't know what flavors I'm getting. I guess curry kind of just all smells the same to me, but it smells good, I gotta say. So, I don't really know a whole lot about these ingredients. Chickpea, lentils, tomato, garlic, pea protein, carrot, spices. Okay, so definitely a lot of like veggies and whatnot, but yeah, it smells pretty freaking tasty. So let's try it out. Pretty decent spoonful here. Yep, that's good. Really nothing bad about that whatsoever. For someone who never really eats curry or anything, I could easily finish this entire thing very, very easily. Again, granted, it is heated up, and I'm not sure if that would be very easy to do in the field, but heated up, this thing is tasty. Good texture, too. I was kind of expecting it to have like a kind of weird texture. All right, so moving on to the French lamb stew. Okay. Smells a little bit more questionable, but let's see. Definitely looks like a stew. Alright, that's enough. Dang, there's a lot. Alright, a little bit more watery, but let's try and get some of the lamb if I can identify it. So I think there's some right there, and I'll get like a potato, I think that is. Yeah. Alright, let's try it. That's surprisingly good for something you would expect in a ration. Yeah, the lamb is really tender. Like, the flavors just go together super well. It tastes like something else I've had in a ration, but I can't really pin it. But yeah, this is both of these are just really good. Yeah, I'm very thoroughly impressed with these two. I guess their main meals. Those are really, really good. Again, I don't like. I tend to really not be too adventurous when it comes to eating stuff. Like I've said in other ration videos, until I try these actual like rations out, and I gotta say, I'm always like pleasantly surprised. Usually pleasantly surprised, unless it's like a Russian or Estonian. I think if it's Eastern Europe in general, I'm probably not going to enjoy it too much. But yeah, these were very good. So, what would I rate this ration out of 10? I would give it an 8.4. Very solid. Actually, I'll give it an 8.5. There wasn't really a whole lot I hated about it. There was some that I'd probably pass on, but a lot of the stuff I wouldn't trade, which, again, if you can say that for a ration, then that's pretty good. I mean, with U.S. rations, I would end up trading like usually, I mean, they're not, it's not a 24-hour ration, so granted, but if I had 3 rations, which is the equivalence of, 24-hour ration, I would probably end up trading like easily 50% of the stuff, which isn't the case in this MRE. I would keep probably 75-80% of this, maybe even like 90% of this, because it's flavorful, it's good, it's got some good protein, it's got like a different assortment of flavors, and yeah, there's really nothing that's like too disappointing or hard to get down. The protein drink was a little bit of a letdown, but I mean that's all right. You can definitely stomach it enough to get the protein down if you really need to. But yeah, Australian ration, gotta say, good stuff. So if you guys are in the Australian Defence Forces, you guys are eating pretty well, I will say that. Definitely eating better than U.S. rations. Because yeah, U.S. rations I would almost never rank over like a 7 out of 10, to be honest. But yeah, this one was very, very good. So you guys are eating well. But let me know what you guys think about these ration videos. Again, big thank you to mremountain.co.uk for helping me out sending this ration. Because yeah, I haven't tried the Australian ration out, and I gotta say it was good. Definitely better than the majority of the rations that we've checked out. We've checked out some good stuff. Compared to like the Nordic countries, this isn't as good, but it's very, very good. I will say that. It's very good for a ration. it's pretty solid, and I would eat most of the stuff in here, which is kind of hard to say. So again, big thank you to them. Thank you again for supporting the channel and watching all the videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, especially if y'all are from Australia or New Zealand, or if you've had this ration previously. Because generally, if you're doing like some cross training, you usually end up trading the ration. So if you guys have had this ration previously, let me know what you think about it. Of course, if you're in the Australian Defence Forces, you might be kind of tired of this, but I gotta say, it's good. You might trade it for a U.S. ration and think the U.S. ration is okay, but I gotta say, you either got lucky or it's just a one-time thing. It's not gonna be good after that. So, good ration. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed filming it, and yeah, I always like doing these ration videos, so hopefully I can do some more in the future. If you guys have some rations that you can send over, then I would appreciate it. That'd be really cool to check out, especially some countries that I haven't checked out previously. But thank you guys again just for liking and subscribing and commenting, and let me know what you guys think. But that is it for this video. I will see y'all in the next one.